All right, guys, this is actually pretty funny. So many of you guys know I've been extensively reporting on the fact that Logan Paul is currently suing Coffeezilla. Obviously, I've been defending Coffeezilla. I've been making fun of Logan Paul because obviously we all know this is a frivolous lawsuit to the highest order, and hopefully it eventually gets thrown out. But what's happening now is Logan Paul is starting to get a little bit of karma, and I did want to go ahead and talk about that because it's just so funny to me. Everybody knows about his drink, Prime Hydration, Prime Energy, whatever it's called. I see it in the store all the time. Absolute trash. I did taste it. I did not like it. It's extremely sugary and way too sweet for me. And um, Logan Paul is now getting his karma because we all know that he sued CoffeeZilla for defamation, even though CoffeeZilla didn't defame him. Well, turns out Logan Paul's energy drink is now getting sued. So right here in the New York Times says here that the United States Olympic Committee is now suing Logan Paul's energy drink company Prime. And what's also hilarious about this too is Kevin Durant is actually involved in this lawsuit. And they literally just did an interview on his podcast. They did an interview with Kevin Durant to kind of welcome him in because I guess they signed him as some sort of like brand ambassador or some sort of, sponsored deal or whatever for their Prime energy drink. And it's hilarious because karma couldn't get any more funnier than this. You sign Kevin Durant, and as soon as you sign Kevin Durant, he's immediately involved in a lawsuit with you over trademark infringement, which, by the way, the U.S. Olympic Committee does not play. I went ahead and looked at their history of lawsuits. The U.S. Olympic Committee is known to sue people for trademark infringement. They do not mess around. They even sued Puma at one point. I mean, it's crazy. But let's go ahead and just read a little bit of the article because I just think that this is so funny. Yeah, Logan Paul is suing CoffeeZilla, and now Logan Paul is getting sued by another big boy. So now he kind of knows what it feels like to get sued by somebody that has a lot of money and can definitely fight you in court, right? So it says right here, the U.S. Olympic Committee says Coca-Cola has the exclusive right to use Olympic trademarks, including the words Olympic and Team USA on beverages in the United States. But as the 2024 Olympic Games are about to begin, another company, Prime Hydration, founded by YouTube personalities Logan Paul and KSI, has been using those terms and others to promote a sports drink without the committee's permission. So basically what they're saying is they're using the words Olympic and Team USA on their beverages for Prime. So it says here, the committee filed a lawsuit in U.S. District Court for the District of Colorado, where the committee is based, accusing Prime Hydration of willful and blatant trademark infringement. Okay? So it says they are seeking millions of dollars in damages. All right? The suit points in particular to a Prime Hydration drink that features Kevin Durant, the star forward for the Phoenix Suns, who is trying to win. Okay, blah, blah, blah. The packaging, online ads, and promotions for the drink featuring Mr. Durant use the words Olympic, Olympian, Team USA, and Going for Gold, which are all trademarks owned by the U.S. Olympic Paralympic Committee, the lawsuit says. You know what's so interesting about this? I'm just kind of reading this slowly because I'm just thinking in my head like, wait a minute. So the words Olympic and Team USA are trademarked. So like you can't use that. That's actually, I'm not gonna lie to you, that's actually kind of crazy. So if you have a product and you put Olympic or Team USA or anything like that on there, you could literally get sued and probably lose. That's actually interesting. I would have expected those words to be trademarked to where you can't use it. But once again, that's the country that we live in. On July 10th, an Olympic Committee lawyer contacted Prime Hydration and asked the company to stop using those trademarks, the lawsuit says. But the company continued to ship the drink to stores and to feature the drink on its LinkedIn account after receiving the warning. So they already told them, we're sending you a cease and desist. If you don't stop this, we're going to sue you. They didn't stop. And so now they're being sued. Very, very interesting. The lawsuit says Coca-Cola made a significant monetary contribution for the exclusive right to use Olympic trademarks, and the value of that sponsorship deal, which helps to fund the U.S. Olympic team, is threatened if other companies use those trademarks without permission. Oh, that's interesting. So basically, Coca-Cola gave them an insane amount of money, and now they get to use those trademarks. And basically, the U.S. Olympic team depends on those sponsorship deals, or at least that money from Coca-Cola, in order to continue to run. Because for those who don't know, the Olympic Committee, the U.S. Olympic Committee, basically they deal with like the Olympic team. So like Team USA for basketball and, you know, whatever other sports teams there are and stuff that are competing in the Olympics on behalf of the U.S. That's kind of what they deal with. But yeah, folks, Logan Paul is getting sued. Crazy stuff. So now Logan Paul gets to see what it feels like. You know, going to have to get served. Going to have to hire some lawyers. Going to have to go ahead and fight the case and, you know, all that other stuff. And I just think that's funny, considering the fact that Kevin Durant, I bet you if you look at Kevin Durant on Twitter, I bet you Kevin Durant, you see a bunch of replies that are saying, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't sign with Logan Paul. You know, don't be friends with Logan Paul, nothing like that. Do not affiliate yourself with this guy because this guy is nothing but trouble, which is true. If you really think about it, everything about Logan Paul is just a mess. It's just controversy, internet hate, him doing something stupid, him saying something stupid, him promoting trash crypto products on his channel, getting exposed by CoffeeZilla. Now that you got exposed that you can't handle it, you threatened to sue CoffeeZilla. Then you retract that statement and say, never mind, I'm not going to sue you. You did the right thing, blah, blah, blah. And then when CoffeeZilla follows up with you, now you get angry because he keeps holding you accountable and he makes videos every few months about Logan Paul still hasn't refunded the victims of Crypto Zoo. So now you get mad and you're like, let me just shut this guy up and silence him. And let me just sue him, so he'll have to fight me in court for a few years, which will significantly affect his pockets. And now you're being sued by the U.S. Olympic Committee. At least your energy drink company is. And yeah, crazy stuff. Anyway, the Logan Paul craziness never ceases to amaze me. I got to make it clear. You guys know me. I am not a fan of Logan Paul at all. I don't like this guy at all. I think he's a scumbag. I think he's a terrible person. But again, as we all know, most YouTubers are. That's the unfortunate and sad thing. He's not the only one. Most of these guys on YouTube are they're just all terrible people. But unfortunately, they got so much money and they got such a huge fan base. Sometimes they're able to get away with doing awful things, like suing somebody frivolously when you have absolutely no proof that they defamed you, you know? But yeah, Logan Paul's being sued, or at least his Prime Energy company is, and Kevin Durant's involved with that, and I just wanted to cover that. So that's really all I got. Yeah, that's today's video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.